Hey, what is going on, everybody? I am back today with another video. Hopefully you can hear me just fine. I doubt you can, because that's my luck. But I am here today with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck build video. This is a deck build for another one of my friends. This time, not on Discord or YouTube, just IRL. So I don't know their channel for you to go to this time. But yeah, this is a deck review for well, I'm not gonna say his name in case he doesn't want me to. But in the edited version of the when I edit this, um edit it after the uploading, that's what I'm trying to say here. In the description I will have their name said. Well, his name. But yeah, anywho, let's get right to this deck review. We're starting this off with Toon. Well, this is a Toons deck. As you can see by editing deck, Toon. Now, this deck starts off with, unfortunately, my most hated card ever. Because I love Dark Magician so much, and it sickens me to have remakes, but this card's kind of important for the deck, given it does this. Can't attack the turn to a summon, that's all of them. None of them can attack the turn they are summoned. And this is also all, this top bit right here is all of them. While you control Toon World, your opponent controls no Toon monsters. This card can attack your opponent directly. So as long as they're not running Toons as well, you can attack them directly forever. And once per turn, you can discard one Toon card or Renmanju, then activate one of these effects. This part is all him, the once per turn one. Either special summon one Toon monster from your deck, except Dark Magician, ignoring its summoning conditions, which is pretty good, or the best part of this, because you don't need to have Toon World on the field, like the most useful part of him being in this deck, you don't have to have Toon World on the field to have him be summoned, so you can use his secondary effect to add one Toon spell or trap card from deck to the hand, which would obviously either be Toon Kingdom or Toon Table of Contents, which does the exact same thing if you'll just want to shorten the deck a bit. Just to make it easier to get the rest of your plays. And then next here we got Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Like Dark Magician, and again, the rest of them, they have the exact same attacking effects, but Red Eyes Toon Dragon here has a unique effect to him that's pretty good for this deck. Once per turn, you can special summon one Toon monster from your hand, except Red Eyes Toon Dragon, ignoring its summoning conditions. It's really good, and you can combo that off with the Dark Magician one to get your spells off. Next, we have Toon Gemini Elf. Another classic card. A lot of these Toons are classics. But there is one unique with Toon Mask Sorcerer, I think. Again, they have the same attacking thing, and, let's see, where's the unique effect? If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, discard one random card from your opponent's hand. That's pretty good. Like, not only do you deal damage to your opponent, you make them lose a card. Now, Toon Mask Sorcerer here has a similar effect. He's got 900 attack, but that doesn't matter when you have Toon Kingdom on the field. I'll explain that in a little bit. What he does is pretty much the reverse of what Gemini Elf does. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you draw one card. It's pretty sick. And a lot of you might know the Black Stone of Legend. This is to help bring out the red eyes a lot quicker. Because you contribute this card and special summon one level 7 or lower red eyes monster from your deck, except Red Eyes Black Chick, which is surprising to me given the fact that it looks like an egg and it would bring out a chick. So yeah, you can basically special summon this guy, and if he somehow gets destroyed, you can use its other effect to, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your grave, except Red Eyes Chick, again, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. So basically, you can have a forever cycle of Red Eyes and Black Stone in this deck if you played correctly. Then we have Allure Darkness, because just about everyone is dark except for Gemini Elf. We've got 1-for-1, so you can sack one of these guys in your hand for the Blackstone Legend combo I told you about. We have a Day of Peace, so you can draw a card and not worry about your opponent sacking. Upstart Goblin for the draw support, and you deal like 2,500 damage from a direct attack if you have him out. So what's that compared to 1,000 life points? Monster Reborn, because Monster Reborn. Mimicat, because it's Toon deck. If you control Toon World and a Toon monster, target one card in your opponent's graveyard. If it is a monster, special summon it to the field, or if it is a spell/trap, set it to your field. You can only activate one Mimicat per turn. That's what Mimicat does. Now, like what I just said when reviewing Dark Magician here, Toon Table of Contents does something similar. All it does is add one Toon card from your deck to your hand. Now, you think that's really good because you're going to add Mimicat to your hand. It says add one Toon card, which means the card can't be Toon related. It has to be Toon in their name, which means all you can add in this deck with that is Toon Kingdom or one of the Toon monsters. Or for some stupid reason another contents, because why not? We have Pot of Duality, because you need more card searching, but you can add Special Summon, which is what a lot of these guys are all about. We have Twin Twisters, because why not? It's spell destruction. We have Fires of Doomsday to help bring out these two in case you don't have any of the other supports. We have some many people's favorite card, Comic Hand. If you control Toon World, equip to an opponent's monster and take control of it. It is treated as a Toon monster, which is the best part. If your opponent controls no Toon monsters, it can attack your opponent directly. It's really good. If Toon World is not on the field, destroy this card. Now, you're probably thinking like, oh, what's so good about that? It's temporary. No, because it's an equiption spell, you keep that monster forever until Toon World, or Toon Kingdom in this case, is destroyed. So, now that I'm done with all those cards and I'm finally here, let's talk about Toon Kingdom. Well, while this card is activated, when this card is activated, banish 3 cards from the top of your deck face down. That's really good combo with Eater of Millions because he gains 100 attack for every banished face down card. As you guys probably know from my Trick Stars video, if any of you have even watched it, a lot of you are new since that video, so I doubt it. Anywho, this card's name becomes Toon World while on the field zone. While in the field zone. I don't know why I struggled with that. Your opponent cannot target toon monsters you control with card effects, which is the best part of this. Well, not really. This is the best part. If a toon monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you could banish 1 card from the top of your deck, face down, for each of those monsters instead. So, it's pretty hard to destroy these guys, which makes you think a lot of these revival cards are pretty much pointless there. Not really. Because it is still possible to kill these guys despite that effect. Mainly because you can choose. Now we have Quaking Mirror Force to avoid, to make your opponent's monsters go face down, because what's the point of the monsters on your opponent's side of the field if you can attack directly? So there's 2 Quaking in here because of that. We have a Floodgate Trap Hole. It does pretty much the same thing as this, and except it has a bottomless trap hole kind of effect, where instead of banishing an opponent's summoned monster, it sets them face down. Then we have Scrap Iron Scarecrow here, because it's trolly as heck, and it's really good. And then we have Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning. A lot of you probably know what the Solemn cards do, so I don't have to explain this one. And I'm at 12 minutes, so I think I can fit in 1 duel in this. Let's try to see. And I can show you guys the Toon deck. I have a lot of decks, as you can see here, but let's just get right into a duel, see if I can show you guys this deck. Now, this is a good deck. And look. Ooh, I got an upstart. Nice. Ooh, great. Alright, so let's activate Toon Kingdom, banishing my 3 cards, and I banished... Oh, that's 1 less blue eyes for this guy. I mean red eyes. Why did I say blue? Anyway, let's activate Toon Table of Contents to get a Gemini Elf, because why not? And let's do the Blackstone of Legend plays. Up. Ooh, that's clever. Deck may be a competitive Toon deck, but it can be stopped extremely heavily. Especially when your opponent is running blue eyes. So now let's activate this effect for real. Do not chain it. And bring out Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Activate this effect to bring out Toon Masked Sorcerer. Now neither of these guys can attack, like I said, because they were just summoned this turn. So now they are 100% able to attack, and because I need cards and they gave me 1,000 life points, might as well return the favor. Nice. Now let's summon the Gemini Elf and battle. There's my draw. Ooh, I got a Mimicat. Any of these cards benefit me? Yeah, I think that trap will. Uh-oh. A lot of you guys know what's about to happen here. Solemn strike. That's what's about to happen there. And Toon Kingdom. What did I just ban? Another Allure Darkness. This deck does not like me having Allure. So let's steal this trap, because it's useful, and they used it on me, might as well use it on them. And attack direct. See, monsters don't matter in this. Now lose a card, buddy. Ooh. I got rid of Max Dragon. Now let's do an exact 900 damage and win this duel. Boom. So that's toons for you. They are pretty good. I didn't get to use every single card, but as you saw from that, I pretty much whooped their butt. Even though that was a bot. But note, in Nexus, this is what the site is, the bots tend to be extremely rough. So, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all next time, and goodbye!